الله أكبر الله أكبر.
The only thing Allah wants from you is this simple thing, your heart. I'm going to give you 5 words. They have to be all at the same time. Surrender, submission, obedience, sincerity, and peace. With whatever He gives you, say, okay, thank you. Even if you like it, thank you. If you don't like it, thank you. Anyway, because it's from Him.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone. We are the Muslim Student Association here at Oregon State University. In this video, we will hear from the whole community, Muslims and non-Muslims, their thoughts about what Islam is, and we will present it to the whole community. So let's hear together their responses. Now we will start the first person. We'll ask him, we'll choose a random person who's studying. I hope this guy will accept it, and we'll ask him what does he know about Islam. Come on. Hello guys. Hi. How are you? This is Abdul from MSA. How are you doing, guys? So I have a question for you. Just tell me whatever you think about Islam. What Islam is in your mind. First, tell me your name.
Santiago.
Santiago. Nice to meet you, Santiago. Yeah, go ahead.
What I know about it's a place. It's a culture too, and I think it's like a rich culture. You know, I've come to encounter some of the people from international students. Like at my last, when I lived in the resident hall, I got to know some of them, but like I didn't know them too in depth, so I didn't learn too much from the culture or the people.
Very nice.
What is it?
Very nice. They like to share about their culture. They pray 5 times a day.
Okay, so now we'll go and Thai Chili restaurant. It's one of the best restaurants in Corvallis. It is a Thai food and provide halal food too. So we'll go ask the owner what does he know about Islam. So let's go in. Hey, how are you?
All right, man.
Good. Probably you know Salam Alaikum, right?
Oh, Salam Alaikum.
Okay, so I know you provide halal food in this restaurant, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Okay, so I want to ask you, what do you know about Islam? What Islam in your mind? What you know a lot of Muslims and everything.
yeah.
So just tell me in less than 1 minute.
Okay.
What do you know about Islam?
Okay, I used to have a roommate. You know, he from Pakistan.
Yeah.
When I was at Portland State.
Oh, nice.
And he's very nice guy. But people think Muslim, you know, in general, they think violence and all those. But for me, they're really sweet. Like a Muslim, you know, I have a lot of Muslim friends here. They're all nice, even from, most of them from Middle East.
Yeah.
My customer. I cannot believe it, you know, they're pretty nice. So I don't know why people have that image. That's what, for me, and again though, with the religions, I think we should stay together, live together as peace, and not no matter gonna be Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, Jew, any kind. Every religion want people to be good and do good thing for the other.
That's right.
Christian, I like them too because they said, love your neighbor. That's it. If you love your neighbor, you're not going to harmful from the other. I think Allah will say the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Love your neighbor.
Exactly.
See, Buddhist and the same thing.
The same.
So yeah.
So-
So that's why I'm so happy, to have realized your friend here, and my restaurant welcome everybody. So they happy here too.
Because you have a great food, Vaughn.
Oh, appreciate that.
One of the best. I know.
Appreciate that.
Okay, and I really appreciate your nice word. It's really touched the heart that we all need to unite, whatever religion we have and everything. So one more question, in terms of belief, what do you know? Or what does Muslim believe in? Do you know?
I think Quran, right?
Quran is
and
our holy book. Allah is the one
yeah.
God, which is everyone's
That's
God.
what I think. Actually, I really not know deep down.
Yeah.
I didn't study that much, but to touch with a friend,
Yeah.
and they seem pretty nice. So
Yeah.
not really, deep down inside.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, what's your name first?
Taylor.
Taylor, and I know you work in Dutch Bros Cafe, which is lots of Muslim get their coffee from it every time. Because that, I want to ask you, what do you know about Islam and what Islam in your mind? Just a free response.
Okay. In my response, Islam is like possibly a religion, and there's a culture intertwined with it from the Middle East, and it has like a religion and a culture side, and that can include like food and music and all different kinds of things, but I don't know a lot about it, but I've been asking a lot of customers to tell me more about it so I can understand more about it, but it's hard to know exactly what it is.
Cool. So, okay, in terms of belief, as you said, it is a religion, which is right. So, what does Muslim believe in?
I know that they follow like the Quran, which is like a Christian form of to the Bible, and but I don't know exactly like the principles exactly that it stands on. But I know that there's like certain like beliefs about marriage and like just like how we have religions here in the U.S. that are really prevalent, and about like clothing and stuff like that.
I'm Casey. I'm American and I practice Islam. Islam for me is a way of life. It's submission and peace and serenity, and it helps me stay on a true path and helps me stay with focus in my studies and really helps me.
I would say Islam is a way of life itself. The way you talk, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, the way you respond to others, your manners, everything you do in everyday life is what Islam is. It's not a very different part. Religion isn't separate from person itself, but it's a part of your personality. So whatever you do, you have some basis, some values you go off of. And for me, those values come from Islam. I think the most valuable thing about Islam, one of the biggest things it teaches us too, is community and the sense of giving back to your community once you've reached a certain level, or any level you may deem important enough that you have something to give back. So I think for me personally, the sense of community and brotherhood is the most important part of Islam.
Islam means to me a way of life. It's something that I know it's confused with culture a lot, but actually that's not really what it is. For example, if you think about the largest Muslim country is Indonesia, which is totally out of what people think, that when they think about Muslims, they think about the Arabian Peninsula.
Exactly.
So it's it's very comprehensive way of life. It covers everything from how you go to the bathroom to how you do a financial transaction. So that's how I look at it in a very comprehensive way, and it's it's very universal. The message is very universal. It can cover people of all walks of life. You have people from all over the world who are Muslims. Anywhere from China to Brazil, to Australia, to Africa and Middle East, and anywhere in between. Europe, as we're now in the United States, there's about 6 million Muslims. So, and there's about 30% of them are actually people who are original from the United States, not immigrants. So that's another thing that is lost a lot to people. They just have a picture of what Muslims look like. They think that this is what Muslims are and this is what they look like, but it's actually a lot bigger than that and a lot more comprehensive and a lot more diversity within Islam.
I consider Islam as a gift from God to human beings. I use it all in my life, or in school, in my personal life, in family, and everything. Islam is a gift, so I use it in everything. So whenever I need something, or whenever I feel that I have something missing or anything, I just go back and pray.
And you pray for it, and it means basically everything in your life. Nice. It controls you actually.
Islam have really fair rules that you can apply in your life and follow, so you can get you can enjoy your life and feel very, very comfortable in your life.
So I really like about Islam is the praying. Like I feel all the time when I'm stressed, when I go to pray, I feel relief after that. And praying 5 times a day, it's really helped me to connect with Allah. So Islam is a really great religion, and it's really fair, and Islam is my way of life.
Muslims believe that there's one God.
Once you believe in Islam, you're saying there's one God.
Believe in God, only one God.
Muslims believe in that they have one God.
At the end of this video, now we know what non-Muslims think about Islam and what they know about Islam. On the other side, we get some short answers from Muslims about what Islam is and how they live as Muslims. To conclude what Islam is from the answers, Islam is believing in one God, believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who's the creator of the earth, the creator of the heaven, the creator of a human, the creator of everything. Also to believe in a Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who's the last messenger. The last messenger after Jesus, after Moses. Muslims believe as Jesus is a prophet, peace be upon him, and Moses is a prophet also, and Abraham is a prophet. One more last thing to say in this video. No matter what belief you have, and no matter what belief I have, at the end, we must love, share, and care about each other. And we should also be thankful for whatever blessing we have. Blessings we have. We all have blessings. If you can walk, if you can talk, if you can sleep, if you can breathe, these are all blessings that we have. So please, let's all smile to each other. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, smiling is a charity.
Surrender, submission, obedience, sincerity, and peace. 5 words in English. You know what the word is in Arabic? Islam.
يا نبي سلام عليك يا رسول سلام عليك يا حبيب سلام عليك